but I live in an old folks home, and we are actually on lockdown. We have to stay in our apartments because we're real old, and they're concerned about that. And actually, I'm concerned about it. Haven't figured out anything to do about it. The And so I have one short item that turned up here, and this is a word from you all, from us to you all, and what we want to tell you is just be careful because people are going crazy from being in lockdown. Actually, I've just been talking about this to my wife microwave and my toaster while drinking coffee, and we all agreed that things are getting bad. I did not mention anything of this to my washing machine because she puts a different spin on everything. And certainly I wouldn't talk to my fridge about it because he is acting cold and distant. But in the end, the iron straightened me out because she said everything will be fine. There's no situation that's too pressing. And I discussed it also with my vacuum cleaner. And vacuum cleaner was really unsympathetic. She told me just to suck it up. But the fan was a lot more optimistic and hoped it would all soon blow over. And then, well, as you might suspect, I had to talk to the toilet about it, and the toilet looked a bit flushed when I asked its opinion, and it really didn't say anything. But the doorknob told me to get a grip. And I checked with the front door, and the front door said I was unhinged. So the curtains, they told me, you guessed it, to pull myself together. And then I've got something left over. Well, something I used before, but you've probably forgotten it now because you're not that old, but you're still pretty old. And some comments that were made today made me think about this. So, well, we're actually right at the right time for this. Someday we should rework the calendar. Have you noticed how many extra days the calendar has? I don't mean days with simple, boring numbers. I mean days with special names like New Year's Day or Groundhog's Day or yesterday. And yesterday was celebrated by the Beatles. You can't get more official than that. And the real great thing about yesterdays is we get lots of them. The bad thing is there were never enough time. They were never long enough for us to do what we needed to do. We get lots of tomorrows too, and tomorrow is very popular. Was very popular with Little Orphan Annie. Tomorrow is just the opposite of yesterday. There's plenty of time available in any tomorrow. We can put off anything till tomorrow. Tomorrow has an unlimited amount of time, and always has had until it becomes yesterday. And then there's someday. Now, I've been thinking I should write an article about how much we need someday. As I told myself I would write it someday. So you are probably thinking today must be someday. But don't bother about all those things you were going to do on someday. I actually finished this article a while back, and I saved it to post someday. So I got 2 somedays this year. Just think what it would be like if we made someday a national holiday and put it right there in the calendar. It would be just like Groundhog Day. It would be celebrated on national television, or at least what's left of it.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have old men in top hats, of course. Instead, we would have average people showing the accomplishments they had been putting off until someday. Oh, yeah, there would be a few old men who had been planning to go on television wearing top hats someday. But think of all the things that would get done, all the projects that would get done, all the old friends that would hear from that we would hear from someday that we thought they had already died, and the politicians that would actually carry out some of their campaign promises.
Someday.
Oh, brethren, there is a great day coming someday. But wait a minute.
Yay!
Someday is a national holiday. You can't expect people to work on a national holiday. That would be unpatriotic. Maybe even communist. What are you supposed to do on what you're supposed to do on a national holiday is to relax, have some beers, and watch the game. No time to get anything done. Those things that you were going to get done someday will just have to wait. They'll get done someday. Well, that plan didn't work out. I'll have to think of another one someday.
That was great. Yay, Thinker.
Yay, give it up
That
for
was
Fink.
spectacular.
Hooray. Yay.